Well, hello and welcome back, and welcome to another Ride and Chat where you listen to me talking crap for however long it is. But hopefully they're interesting for you. But yeah, today we are having a little trip out to anywhere. I don't even know where I am. Mr. Policeman in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I talk a lot about solo motorcycling because I think that it's important that we change the status on solo motorcycling. I think a lot of people feel that, me included before I started solo, felt that it was, you know, Mr. Lonely Boots going out on their own, whether it's just a ride out to meet people or going abroad. It's like, you know, oh, why would you want to go on your own? Oh, isn't it dangerous to be on your own, and isn't it lonely? And I think the narrative needs to be changed, because I think a lot more people would go travelling on their bikes if it didn't have that little bit of a negative narrative about it. And yes, I've not done hundreds of trips, but I've done enough to know that it's actually, thank you, sir. I've done enough to know that it's just not what you think, and it's not as hard as you think. And yeah, I mean, God, I was such a nervous ninny about motorcycling in general, really. I mean, it took me ages to get a bigger bike. I don't know how, in your perspective, how big an 800 is, but I mean, for me it's a reasonable size. I'm never going to use the capabilities of it, but it took me ages to progress up to a bigger bike. And the thought of going touring solo on it was not even on the horizon. That's not going to happen. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. And let me just try and get out of here, pay attention, so I don't get myself in trouble. Oh, that's a lovely camber here, but we made it. It wasn't even on the horizon for me, solo touring. And it was I wasted so many years. I wish I'd done it earlier. I really do wish I'd done it earlier, before I got to the age I am. Because I think I'd be a lot more worldly if I'd actually got out there. And the funny thing is, I had a mate, my oldest friend that I went to Amsterdam to see, because he lives there, not for anything else, thank you very much. My oldest friend has travelled his whole life, and I never just asked him about it, what it's like travelling. And he's a DJ, and he's travelled, I mean, he was in 4 different countries a week for years. So I should have really picked his brains, but on a bike, you know, it is different. But I am completely and utterly in love with solo travel. Absolutely cannot tell you. I mean, I'm an introvert, right? I'm more than happy to be on my own. I don't need company, which helps, obviously. But I don't get lonely on rides, on tours. I mean, you meet so many people. You know, pull up in the car park of Aldi to get your shopping, and there's just, I mean, I had a lady in a Volkswagen Polo just stop her car, get out, and just she said, oh my God, I used to have that bike, same bike, and I used to tour on it, and now I'm too old to do that, and and she was there for 20 minutes. We were there for 20 minutes. Not that I minded, it was lovely. But you meet so many people, you're not lonely, you're never going to be lonely. And there's so much to do. But it's just, you've got to just break down that barrier. You've got to just stop yourself thinking, I can't do this, because you can. You bloody can. Honestly, I'm so naive to being abroad, and I have no understanding of things, and I still just bit the bullet and went, and absolutely loved it. So If a dumb schmuck like me can do it, you definitely can. I promise you, you can. And I really am just dedicating these videos mainly to trying to get people to go solo touring, because I think you'll just absolutely be in love with it. There's nothing to lose. Look, just get your right travel insurance, get your right breakdown cover so that bike can be repatriated if the nasty happens or it breaks down. You know, look up some dealers around the or service centres around the area you're going, so you've got a rough idea of where you could get help. You know, and just think about the worries that you've got, and just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. I mean, one tour I went on with somebody, I had 3 accidents. Yep, 3. And I still ended up getting me and the bike home. Probably shouldn't after the last one, but, you know, we made it. So, I can tell you, if the worst happens, you're going to be okay. But really, honestly, if I can get one person to do it, then my job is done. And actually what I really, really want to do is that I want to get some sponsoring so I can get a little bit of cash in. And I want to save that cash up and take somebody abroad that's never been abroad, just to break that barrier for them. And just so they can see that it, you know, let's get a start to your touring career. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know when it's going to start. But I really do want to do that. So you guys liking and subscribing will help me do that. And it's not just a shameless plug. I really will take somebody abroad when I get to the point that there's enough money to do that. Oh, why don't people nod back? It doesn't really take a lot, does it? I'll nod at anybody. I don't care. Ignore me if you want. I'm not hurt. Joking, only joking. Right, gonna stop this one because I've been waffling and no one's listening because you've all turned off. So, yeah. Next place I can pull in, I'm gonna stop. Not there. I have no idea where I am, and I've not got the sat nav on. I'm just riding. Never been on this road before. South Downs Way, apparently. Oh, look at this. That is lovely. Right, can I get in here? Oh, is that all gravel? It is all gravel. This guy's overtaking me, so I'm going to just carefully pop in here. Oh, there we go. Right. Thanks for listening if you're still here. And, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.